Yeah, you can see I played it for 31 minutes. Not long at all. So, should be fun. Things were worse than ever in Banana Republic, a somber island country where anarchists roamed the streets. Corruption was running deeper due to economic crisis and rising crime. The bear of the burdens were the judges. I wonder what I am the law is. We'll do a new game. Yeah, I didn't play much. Let's see. It's loud. Is that loud for you guys? I'll check. That's a little loud for you guys. Let me turn it down just a little bit. There's a little. You have mail. You have a mail. What is it? Dear Scotticus, you were appointed as a judge. Nice. Banana Republic Courthouse today. Oh, spiffy and whatnot, dude. Jeez. All right. Let's go to work. Your Honor, first of all, as the ministry, we wish you success in your new position. We wanted to remind you of the details that are important for you to make a correct judgment. You can find evidence in the evidence file. Okay. At the same time, you can get information whether there is digital evidence on the tablet. Wow, I can't talk. The case file includes the content of the case and the information of the defendants. You can ask some questions to the defendants by clicking on microphone. These questions will play an important role in deciding your case. Mouthful, chat. On the tablet, you can access some digital evidence such as camera footage or audio recordings. You can also access the recordings of your dialogue with defendants. Okay. The law book. Yep. Okay. Remember, your decisions will have consequences. Making the wrong decisions in law book cases will cause your bars to increase. How full your bars are affects the probability of a 12 on a dice screen after each case. Remember that the game can end even if your bars aren't completely full. Okay. All right. Let's see the case, Buster. James Adley, 26, male. He was seen by patrolling police at 2 o'clock after the specified restriction time of... is there music in this game? There we go. Well, that's quiet. I didn't like that. Who was seen at the patrolling police at 2 a.m. after the specified restriction time of 10 p.m. that was taken into custody on the grounds that he did not allow the criminal procedure to be applied. Okay, so he was out late and he didn't want to get talked to. Okay. It was around 1:50 and I wasn't feeling well. At that moment, I forgot that there were restrictions and I was just wandering around. I saw the police while they were on patrol and remembered that there were restrictions. Then I insisted on not being punished. How do you forget that there's a, curfew? And then you didn't want to accept the crime. It sounds like you were doing something wrong, bro. Why didn't you allow the police to write a fine? I thought I was right, and they didn't give me a chance to explain. I didn't want it to come to this. In your statement, you said you didn't feel well during the night. Why didn't you call an ambulance? As I said, Your Honor, the first thing came to my mind at the moment was to go out. While I was doing it, I didn't think of the details. All right, let's look at what's this again? Okay, new evidence files. Law book. What do we got? No. What would this be, chat? Traffic offenses? Not street racing. That's not that either. I guess we'll go by one here. Not murder. Not murder. Not theft. Not verbal assault. No. Nothing like that either. Violations of restrictions. 6. And what is it? 6 months public service and $1,000 fine. Hey, I don't make the rules, Buster. You, my friend, are guilty for 1,000 and 6 months public service. Boom! Easy. Right choice. Okay, mental health 100%. Money, we're broke. We can't go to the casino. I know that's a thing. All right. Oh, go outside. What's outside? Oh, we could. Not today, though. We're broke. End the day. Let's go. Day 2, baby. Daily news. Bill passed. Convicts with a criminal record will now be given increased penalties. Okay. Week 1, case 2. All right, what do you do, Buster? Axel Brendan, 27, male, criminal record. Yes. My courthouse? You coming in here? Possession and carrying drugs. A small amount of drugs were found on the person named Axel Brendan, who was subjected to an identity check by the police in the evening as a result of his body search. As a result of the identity scan, it was seen that the person had been tried and acquitted twice before on charge of possessing and carrying drugs. It sounds like you got some bad judges, bro. He was acquitted twice? Acquitted means like relieved, right? Or you're free to go or something. As a result of the subsequent investigations, no evidence was found on the person named Axel Brendan who was involved in drug dealing. Okay. All right, Axel. I admit that I carry the substance, but I only use it in my own environment and when I'm alone to calm my mind. I will not have harmed anyone, never will. I will not use the substance from now on. All right, Buster. Cocaine! Cocaine, you're talking about you're just gonna... You're not in your own time. Nah, you're going to jail, Buster. Yeah, narcotic crimes. Wow, that's a lot. 10 months public service. Oh, aggravated. Oh, 18 months public service. $5,000 fine. Guilty. 18. 5,000. That's it. Sorry, bud. You're going to jail. Well, actually, he's not going to jail. Surprised he's not, but hey, whatever. Still got no dough. Look at the kid. Look how cute he is. It's adorable. My dog heard that. He'd be losing his mind right now. Why is my wife so big, bro? She looks sad. She's gonna go hang out with her friends. For real. Alright, well, end of the day. Oh, that's what I meant. Mental stress is 100%. Alright. Jason Hamstred, 42, male. Criminal record, no. Assassination. Dang. Bro's really going out there. During the night, Freddie Coles, CEO of Gleswick, whatever, was found dead in the trunk of his car during a routine patrol by car park security. It's been determined that the CCTV camera covering the area where the incident took place was not working at the time of the incident. Suspicious. Security guard Jason Hamstred was the only employee in the company at the time of the incident. Became a suspect and was taken to custody of the police. On the evening of the incident, only 3 hours had passed since I started work. While I was doing my routine hourly patrol, I saw Mr. Cole's vehicle, but the open trunk of the vehicle caught my attention. When I approached the vehicle, I saw Mr. Coles' lifeless body in the trunk. What caught my attention about the body was that it had a red rose on it. Afterwards, I immediately notified the police. All right. We're gonna need some serious evidence here. What did I miss? A lot of evidence has been lost as a result of the anarchist attacks on our state. In order to ensure security of the evidence case, it would deliver evidence to you. It's a device called a cryptex. We designed the password on the device that only you can solve them. Remember, if you try to open 3 times before the green light turns on, the codex will destroy the evidence. Huh? How do I open it? Am I tripping? All right, digital evidence. Nothing. Applications. Is it in my email? No. Oh, I could shop? Dang, on the job too? Yeah, how do I open this, chat? Oh. Am I supposed to guess? Oh, okay. Seems a little ridiculous, but sure. The rope found next to the vehicle tire used to kill Freddie Coles. The rose that was found on the body. I don't know if he's guilty. I think the killer entered the car park undetected without an ID card. I can't find any answer to that, Your Honor. The doors have never been used in the system since I started my shift. There's a lot of coincidences here. You have a problem with the CEO of the company, Freddie Coles? Did you know him well? Blah 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 is a really big company. I know them by name. I started 3 months ago. I only interviewed with the recruitment department. I had no problems with him. I think he's innocent, chat. I think he's innocent. No criminal record. He was just doing his job. Unless I'm missing something. Is there a time discrepancy, maybe? I don't think so. 3 hours since you started work, but doesn't give me the time of the death, does it? No. I'm gonna say he's guilty. I mean, innocent. I think he's innocent. Yeah, you're free to go, buddy. Another day you get to live. Another day. Oh, it's payday. Let's go. Ooh. Shopping 120. Probably groceries, right? Definitely groceries. We're not gonna. Nah, we can't be doing that right now. I'll withdraw like 50. Oh, that was all of it? All right. Let's end the day. Oh. What's up? Your daughter asked you for 100 for school fees. Do you accept? You're saying we'll drop if you don't accept this. Well, the kid's got to go to school, man. I can't argue that. Go ahead. Take my money. Go on. Go ahead. 2 of them. All right. Bob Isick. Bob Isaac Grove. Criminal record. Auto theft. The vehicle was stolen, parked in the parking lot opposite the neighborhood where Lehman Diaz lives. Following the denunciation, I guess. On the morning of the night of the vehicle. On the morning of the night the vehicle was thought to have been stolen. The license plate was traced. The vehicle was turned over the same morning as a result of the searches. A package containing cigar scissors was found in the vehicle. Apart from this, no additional findings were found. As a result of the identity check, the person inside the vehicle was determined to be Bob Grove, nicknamed Big. It's actually tough. Known as a former car thief. Oh, you're not looking good for you, bud. Lehman Diaz. We went to our summer house in Counting Village with my car for 2 days as a family over the weekend. At the end of the second day, I forgot to lock my car because I was tired from the road. There's a possibility that the person who stole it also took advantage of this. Grove, or Big, B-I-G. On the morning of the day the car was thought to have been stolen, a longtime friend of mine, Connell Glean, called me and said he had urgent business. He asked me to take his package to a place called Party Time. I thought it was urgent, so I quickly went to Glean's house. Connell gave me a car key and a piece of paper with the address of the place where I was to take the package. Ugh, bro. So I drove off with the car. Soon I got pulled over and found out the car was stolen. Upon this statement, Colin Green was found at his home, brought to the police station for questioning. I did not accept any of the accusations against me. I don't know anything. Okay. What's in the box? Easy game. Hey, what's up? What's JL? What does that mean, Brody TV? Where were you the night the car was stolen? That night? Oh, okay, it was a CSGO that you're talking about? That night I was sitting at Pepe's with my girlfriend before it was too late. I dropped her off at the house and went home. Fell asleep shortly after. In the morning, woke up to Connell's call. What was your last conversation with Colin Green? Really 6 months. Okay, 6 months. Got it. Let me look him up. You think so? I don't think I see it, man. Maybe with the glasses off. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, fair enough. Fair point. This one especially. Yeah, fair. All right. Touche. Touche. All right. So also, been a long time. I left those jobs. I'm now a regular life, regular relationship. I'm not guilty. I'm calling BS, dude. This dude is definitely guilty. Where'd you meet with Bob Issett Grove? I've known Bob for 20 years and he is a dear friend. Scrub says you gave him a stolen vehicle, delivered a package, and asked him to take it wherever he wanted. Is this true? There's nothing to do with me. Last time I met with Bob was 6 months ago. Bob has slandered me. Huh. All right. What's the evidence? Oh, there we go. That's important. 212-314. 212-316. That is not his. I think he might be innocent. Oh, excuse me. That doesn't help at all. All right, so let me think here. So it wasn't his, but it wasn't his fingerprints though. So he doesn't have the same fingerprints as the thing in the car. It's his, but it's his car. It makes sense. Know what I'm saying? He's got no record. He does. I think he's... Why would he blame him? All right. I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna guess here. You're both not guilty. We're just running it. It is what it is. I'm probably not gonna die here, right? Surely not. Money. Money. So what time's your shift, bro? Yeah, she took all my money, dude. She need to go to school or whatever. State of emergency declared. Due to the recent incident of anarchist activity, the government has declared a state of emergency. Uh-oh. Oh, nah. We got a divorce case? Bro. Alright, I guess those guys were actually innocent. Or one of them was guilty. Damn, we gotta do a divorce case. Situation of who will take the custody of 12-year-old Ezekiel Robin and his sister, 9-year-old Clara Robin. I love the name Clara, man. Me and my wife love that name. And Ezekiel, that's a good biblical name. I like that too. Okay. Ben Robin and Diaz Robin recently divorced. Diaz is a girl's name? I didn't know that. A custody case was filed by Diaz Robin, the mother of the children, for the custody of their children, Ezekiel Robin and Clara Robin. As a result of divorce, the mother... Same dude keeps coughing the entire time. As a result of divorce, the mother has a certain amount of alimony that she demands from the father. Bro. Why you gotta be like that, dude? What are we doing? Okay. But they got 2 kids splitting 50-50, right? Why does she want alimony? What are we doing? Right, she wants both to get that alimony check. All right. Yeah, what do you got to say for yourself? Are you sad that your parents are divorced? What a dumb question. Oh. No, I'm not, because my parents didn't get along very well and they argued all the time. My sister and I were very uncomfortable and couldn't stand the crying of my sister anymore. That's tough, man. They got it. They should have went to church, brother. Should have went there, figured it out, instead of making making the little girl cry. So, do you want to live with your mom or your dad? What is important to me is my sister. I certainly don't want to leave her, but the best thing for her would be to live with my mother. All right, well, that's fairly cut and dry, I guess, maybe. Because he looks a little scuffed up a little bit, and she looks well presented. He's got the 5 o'clock shadow he couldn't shave off. Well, you know what? Maybe he was working a late shift. You know what I mean? Putting food on the table. Maybe, yeah, could be. Could be. Who would you prefer? My mother is more important to me. I think being with my mother will be better for me and my... I think being with my mother will be better for me and my mother, of course, with my sister. Okay. Are you sad that your parents are divorced? Yes, very much. Even though they fight, I love them both very much, and I cannot leave without one of them. Do you love your mom or your dad? I love them both very much. I never want my parents to get divorced. That's why I feel so sad. Facts. But you have to choose your mom or your dad. I don't want to choose one or the other. My only wish right now is that my brother doesn't leave me. He always supports me, but doesn't separate. Please don't separate my brother and me. So I'm putting the kids with the mom. I hate to say it. I do. Giving custody to both children to the mother. I think I gotta do it, man. The son thinks it's the best. The dad looks a little bit scruffy. I think that's what we gotta do. I'm sorry to say. You have to do an orphanage. That's crazy. Both children to the mother. Sorry, dude. That's rough. I'd say I don't make the rules, but I kind of do. Okay, just straight income, no deductions, nothing. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Hold up. Boom. Imagine living in a place you have to do this to get your evidence. What are we doing? W Judge. All right. James Redlow. Assassination. Why is everybody assassinating people, bro? In the morning, a person named Amanda Selvia, who was jogging in the forested area near a highway, came across the lifeless body of the person named Francis Crimis while jogging. It was determined that the CCTV camera covering the area where the incident took place was not working at the time of the incident. It's that same dude, bro. You might not have been here for that. There was another dude that had the same thing. I forget if you were here or not. According to the autopsy report, it was understood that he died as a result of prolonged asphyxiation with any signs of impact on his body. That's the piano wire once again. According to the allegations, I'm gonna guess there was a red rose on the body. Yeah, I didn't think so. But I'm telling you, the murder weapon. Oh, thanks, brother. I appreciate the follow, man. The murder weapon is gonna be piano wire, and there's gonna be a red rose on his body. For the autopsy report, it was understood that he died of, I read that already. The last person deceased was in contact with James Redlow, a member of the board of directors of blah, blah, blah. That night, we left the company together. We went to the bar called Lou's Drop in his vehicle after staying there for 1 hour. He dropped me off at my home. I did not know what he did after that or where he went. Francis and I were good friends. While sitting at the bar, I saw him troubled, but no matter much I insisted, he did not say anything. He just said there was something wrong with his life these days. No matter what he did, he couldn't change things. That's all I can say. I'm so sorry for the loss of a close friend. Okay, criminal record. That morning, like every day, I headed to the area in the forest that I always prefer to run. While I was taking a break to drink water, I saw a body laying flat behind the bushes. I immediately informed the police. All I remember is that a person laying on the ground was wearing a suit and had a rose on him. What did I tell you? Right there, red rose, baby. We got a serial killer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boom, there it is. Serial killer. Told you, we're gonna get him. At some point, he's gonna come up. Could this be you? How long is your friendship with Francis? We've been working for the same company for about 4 years. We have a close friendship that for the last 2 years. Was there anyone in the company who did not like Francis Crimis or threaten him recently? Not as far as I know. There was no such person. In fact, he was the CEO of a company who was well liked by every member of the board team. We all know that's a lie. All the board, they hate each other. Guaranteed. I've been in board meetings. All they do is fight the entire time. Did you often go to the bar in question with him? Yes, we used to go at least twice a week and vent to each other. All right, is there any digital evidence? All right. Speaking records? Oh, yeah, we just did that. Yeah, duh. All right, let's see. Let's look back. Let's recap real quick. So he does have a criminal record. I'm thinking if he was the assassin, he probably wouldn't because he's too clean with it. Let's look here. Jogging. Where does Redlow come into play here? Last contact with James Redlow. Company together, bar, just staying for about 1 hour. He dropped me off at my home. Didn't know what he did after that. Good friends. I think he's innocent. I don't think he did anything here. Yeah, I think he's innocent. He didn't do nothing. That's not him. No way. Free to go. Did I sell? Yeah, as a result of your decisions made in your case, we decided to raise your salary. So you're at 700. Boom, baby. Can we talk about putting your life on the line, your family's life on the line for $600 or $700 a week? Excuse me. That's crazy. We got 200 bones in the bank this time. Let's withdraw that joint. Yeah, let me take that. You're welcome. You see, this is nice. You come home, mental health is good. Nobody's asking for stuff.
Broidy donated $2.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Being hella cool.
Appreciate that, man. End the day. Time to go to the next week. This dude just got off a bender for sure. This guy just got punched in the nose. This ain't looking good. This does not look good. But yeah, dude, I appreciate that, man, for real. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, it's gonna take ages. Bruh. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're flying. Oh my gosh, we cooked. Eldon Duncan, age 30, male, criminal record. I told you this dude looks sketchy, bro. I told you. Arthur Darrell, 29, male, no record. All right. Threat. So who threatened who? The incident occurred the evening that at the home of Eldon Duncan. Eldon is this guy with the criminal record. The person named Arthur Darrell who caused the injury fled immediately after the incident. An arrest warrant has been issued for Arthur Darrell as a result of the report of the person named Eldon Duncan. Okay, so Eldon called the police on Arthur. In the search initiated by the police as a result of the tip-off, it was determined that Arthur Darrell was hiding in his sister's house. He was captured by police in the evening and brought to the police. So he knew he was guilty. Eldon Duncan, a month ago, I borrowed some money from Arthur Darrell. He kept calling me and telling me that my debt was doubled and increasing day by day. Now, right, this is Eldon. Dang, so Arthur's a bookie? He kept calling me, telling me that my debt was doubled and increasing day by day. I told him many times that I had not yet received payment from my workplace and that I would pay my debt when I received it. Despite this, he never stopped calling and harassing me, and after a while, he started following me home. So, I'm taking a step back here. Where did it say? At Eldon Duncan's house, because Arthur. Yeah. Okay, never mind. That checks out. Although I reported this situation to the police many times, I did not receive positive response. As I finally left my workplace and arrived at my house, I saw Arthur Darrell behind me. I noticed he was holding a knife in his hand. Dang, he's like Michael Myers. He pointed the knife at me and asked me to be quiet, go to my apartment with him. I couldn't react because I was afraid. Then went home to my apartment. After entering the house, he started rummaging through my house looking for money. I think he's guilty, bro. I think he's dead guilty. When he couldn't find money, he stabbed me in the leg, and then I quickly fled the apartment. Then I took my cell phone and answered, and I called the police for help, or asked for help from the police. Jeez, about a month ago, Eldon called me, told me that he needed some money. Well, I was in a difficult situation myself. I gave him money. He asked for it and explained the situation to him. Bro, this is so much reading, dude. He said he would pay me as soon as possible. Since he did not respond after a month, I couldn't stand it. Called him, told him that he had to pay his debt. He told me that he would pay the debt if I came to his house on a date. Dang. He's wilding out. And if I came to his house on a date, and the time he said, when I went to his house, he told me that the money was in his apartment, that we should go up to the apartment when we got home. He asked me to sit down, that he would come back soon. Then he stood in front of me with his knives and started making threats on me. I told him that he had to pay his debt no matter what. Then he swung his knife towards me. At that moment, I made a move to defend myself, and the knife was stuck in his leg. Otherwise, I took the knife and ran to my sister's house. I was afraid. Why would he take the knife? That's what I'm thinking that too. Because because Eldon would frame Arthur to get out of debt. I get that. But then why would he take the knife then and run back to the house? But like you said, he did go and cower in his sister's house. So maybe, maybe he is innocent. Is there anything else here? Both knives were on it, but whoever this number is was holding it more. That's what I'm thinking he was panicking. 21272. Who was that? That doesn't tell me anything. Yeah, I think Eldon's gonna go to jail, man. I don't know what for though. Yeah, so what would that be here? It's not verbal assault. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I know. But I'm putting someone in jail today. They're going. Here we go. Threat. I mean, threat with a knife, though. And is it aggravated? Was Eldon in jail? Yes, aggravated. That's at 4 years. 4 years. See ya, bud. Oh, wait. Which one? Okay, there we go. Eldon, you're going to jail for 4 years. We agree? Brody, you agree? Put him away? Yeah. Yeah, see you, bud. Don't come to my courtroom threatening people. Boom! Adios, Buster. I gotta declare the other guy innocent, right? I should put... Actually, you know what? Should we put him in jail, too, for being a bookie? Nah, he's innocent. He's innocent. He's fine. He's scared. He alright. He's fine. Not guilty. Let him go. He getting his money back. That's punishment enough. Nice. We live to see another day. She's not asking for money. She's not asking for money. Kitty ain't asking for no money. Yeah, self-defense. I was more thinking about the loan shark part, but nah, he's fine. Do I go to the casino real quick and gamble like 20 bucks? Do blackjack. I'll do a fiver. I'll do a fiver. Beautiful hand off rip. We're staying. Boom! I'll put 20 in. Oh, we are printing money today. $25. Easy money. I've got 7. 8. It's 15. I think we got a hit. Agreed? Yeah, I know. That's all right. Run it again. Give me it. What are we doing? All right, one more hand. One more hand. Let me go back to work. 9. I think we have to. Nice. You know what? We didn't lose anything. Hey, if we didn't lose money, that's a good day at the casino. That's a good day at the casino. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Go past criminals. We're gonna do one more. Do one more case, and I'm going to bed, man. Go past criminals who are not mentally well will be sent for treatment instead of punishment. We're gonna call it insanity? For real? He looked kind of insane, to be honest. All right, let's do this case real quick. Watch this. Boom, boom. Nope, boom. Boom. Oh, darn it. Crap. Boom, boom. There it is. Easy game. The bench is damaged by the defendant. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, he could do all that with that. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Hausert's roast. God, I want to sleep soon. When did you get this job, bro? Is this a new thing, or have you had this for a little while? I'm assuming you probably just got it, right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel that one. All right, he's positive. Wait, does that mean that he's positive as in his brain works? Been there for 2 weeks. Yeah, fair enough. What's it take? Was it what they say? 21 days to build a habit or a schedule or something like that? Is that how it works? Willful damage is proper. This should be a pretty easy case. The incident was discovered by citizens using the benches during the Trent Hour municipality or belonging to, and investigation was launched following complaints. CCTV footage was examined, detailed the person involved was identified as this dude. As a solution, a new bench was placed in front of the town hall, and they started to wait. He sat down, bench at noon, took a sharp object in his pocket, and was detained. Okay, so it was new. Scratches weren't there already. They caught him having a sharp object in his hand. I think this dude's cooked, bro. First of all, I didn't know. First of all, don't talk to a judge like this. Don't ever. I should put him in jail just for that, to be honest. I didn't know it was a crime to do this. The reason I picked it up, the reason I did it is that I unintentionally picked up a bad habit and turned my addiction. Yeah, he's cooked. What would this be? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've heard kleptomaniac or whatever. That's stealing stuff. I don't know what destructive property is. Yeah, this dude's cooked, bro. He's going right to jail. Is this a crime against the state? No way, right? I mean, it could be terrorism in a way. We could put him 80 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe. Maybe we'll come back. We'll put a pin in it. We'll put a pin in terrorism. That sounded crazy to say. Not gonna lie. Well, that's the thing, because his health. That's what I'm saying. His health test shows positive. So does that mean that he's positive that he needs another test, or positive that he doesn't need a test? You know what I'm saying? So I'm back. I'm not sure. Let's see what he's got to say. Let's see what he's got to say. Let's assume you didn't know that was a crime. Did you also not know that it was citizens that uses benches and seats? Facts. Grill him. Of course I do, Your Honor, but I wasn't thinking about the part when I did it. What a bum. Man, can't be saying if addiction contains sharp attributes. Yeah, facts, dude. I don't know who he lied on this, but I agree. Do you regret doing this? I absolutely regret it. I promise to do my best for public peace from now on. We both know that's a lie, man. Everybody says that to you. Oh, it's my last time doing it. Nah. No, it's not. All right, so what would this be? What would this be under? It's not willful damage to public property. Oh, I hope he's aggravated. Nah, it's not. Dang. All right. So we got 12 months public service. That's it. That's all he's getting. You're done, bud. Yeah, he's not. I don't think so. Got 24. I know, dude. I wish it was, bro. Let me check again. Do I do it to him anyway? Just give him 24 regardless for being an idiot? I think I should, right? They give him 24 anyway. Your call, brother. Yeah, facts, dude. 24. You know what? I'll call it 25 for good measure. Adios, Buster. He wants to play games? That's how it goes. Put him away. Throw away the key. It's public service, though. It's not a big deal.